Well, this campaign is about the nearly 9 million children who die every year, most of them dying because of things that we can do something about. Pneumonia, diarrhea, malaria, the kinds of things that ought to be fixable in the 21st century. It was October the 5th, 2009, when we launched and we saw this rippling around the world across the time zones of successive launches of the Everyone campaign in about 44 countries altogether. We think now we've reached about 140 million people since that launch day back in October.
Every year 9 million children under the age of 5.
Combattere la mortalità infantile è l'obiettivo della nuova campagna mondiale di Save the Children.
Save the Children के लिए रिपोर्ट चौंका देने वाली है। इस रिपोर्ट में
The problem of child mortality or infant mortality.
아프리카 아기들을 살리는 탈모자 뛰기는
Save the Children sotto lo slogan Everyone.
And there's been all sorts of incredible things happening. We've had an explosion of knitting. Knitters in Korea, in Switzerland, in the UK and the US, people knitting baby hats, which we know themselves can help save a child's life, but they're also a great message to decision makers to tell them to do their part. The First Lady of Korea, for example, who knitted about 60. We're seeing in the United States a fantastic effort to get ordinary Americans behind the health workers that are the key to saving children's lives. We've had this fantastic effort to get people to make their mark, and hundreds of thousands of people using their thumbs to literally make their mark at summer music festivals and on the Day of the African Child across the continent.
I have met Mama in Liberia. Thank you for doing the same.
I met Grandma. Thank you for making me.
Subito il messaggio al 48544.
Amazing things happening in Italy, where we've had this fantastic SMS campaign, people being asked to text a message and to text their donation in to support Save the Children's Everyone campaign. And they've been asked through TV programmes right across the Italian broadcasting spectrum, from the news programmes to the X Factor. What all of this activity really comes down to is ensuring that we can save millions of children's lives. And the first way we're going to do that is to do a lot more of it ourselves as Save the Children. We know we also need to get politicians to make this the issue of their generation of leadership. We want them to put all their political weight, all their muscle behind ensuring that millions more lives can be saved. And we know that's only going to happen if millions of people tell them to act.
Love, love is a verb. Love is a doing word. Feel.
The baby I lost is named Kadiatu. Kadiatu is sick, diarrhea. Sick, I can't go to the hospital. So Dr. Kim Bungoma Kids tell me say I will pay 90,000. I no have them. I have 25,000. He don't look like him. He say 90,000 I have to pay. He don't look at. I take a couch. Cannot get the money. Why make it die back? Because of poverty.
Water is my most faithful mirror.
Nobody can watch that story about Sankari and not agree that firstly something has to be done, and secondly that actually the solutions are there. And in the case of Sankari in Sierra Leone, free healthcare is a lifesaver, and free healthcare is what the government is now delivering, in part because of the calls of the campaign, the calls of the Everyone campaign from Save the Children and others.
Everyone now formally has the chance in Sierra Leone to have free medical care, but they need our help to fulfill that promise that the government gave. So let's go for it.
And we've just seen in the last few weeks something coming to fruition that we've been pushing for a long time in Ethiopia. Change their policy, and it's a fantastic example of politics in action.
It's really exciting that the health extension workers are allowed now to treat pneumonia because this is a huge issue. It's #1 killer in under 5 children, and this will put Ethiopia on track to achieve MDG4. I think my message, my prime message would be, in this process we have understood the power of working together. as Save the Children. Because we have come up under one agenda, we're able to bring everyone around one agenda as well.
People say, can this be done? Every single life we change, every single child we reach is a huge success story. So if you could save one child's life, would you do that? Of course you would. And the point about this campaign is that we can save one child's life and then another child and then another child. And we can look to a point where in a couple of generations' time we'll be looking back and talking to our grandchildren about this, and they will be stunned to know that children used to die because of diarrhea or malaria or pneumonia. They'll say, surely that never happened. And we'll be able to say, well, we stopped it.